Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm gonna try to keep this video short because I have several birthday things to go to tonight.
Geeks of the Week.
Steph was feeling like poop on Monday. I hope you don't feel like poop anymore. And she talked about the Walking Dead premiere, which I don't watch, so Lilico, you talked about several things. Spider-Man, convention stuff, which I always hope you have fun at conventions and your costume looked freaking adorable. But the thing you talked about that I am most excited about, of course, is the League of Legends World Finals. I have been watching all of the matches leading up to this point, but like you, I think I don't really care who wins, but I do think Samsung is gonna take it all because they are strong. Also, because you suggested it, I ended up watching the entire first season of Log Horizon, and I freaking loved it. I definitely attached to the characters more in this than I did in Sword Art. I love the main character, and I definitely think it was a way more interesting way to deal with the story of characters getting trapped in a video game world, so yeah, thank you for suggesting that. Mario also talked about Walking Dead, so but he also asked us if there was anything fictional that we're still afraid of, and I honestly can't think of anything. When I was younger, I never watched any horror movies because I had a really, really overactive imagination. I still do. So the dark was always my biggest problem. Not the dark itself, but if I couldn't see anything but I heard noises, my imagination just put these terribly horrifying visions into my mind that terrible things were creeping in the darkness, and I guess that's generally why people are afraid of the dark. I guess I have a slight aversion to statues now because of the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who, but it's not a legitimate fear. It's just like, I don't want to be near that. Actually, there are a few villains in Doctor Who that are kind of frightening just because you can't honestly prove that they don't exist, like the Silence. So anyway, non-horror things. Some Harry Potter related news this week. Warner Brothers finally announced that Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is actually going to be a trilogy. And actually a lot of people sounded like they were just now hearing the news that that was going to be a movie at all, which I swear was announced like a year ago. I feel like I talked about it a year ago, but maybe it was just rumors and I made it into a fact. But I remember reading something about J.K. Rowling actually penning the script herself, which I thought was awesome. I don't know. But I guess if nothing else, they have more details now. 2016 will be the first one. They'll be directed by David Yates, who did the last 4 Harry Potter movies, which were great. And I'm excited for more stories to be set in the Harry Potter world, but I'm kind of not sure about the trilogy thing, because it is about a fake author of a book inside of the book series. But I guess trilogies are a thing nowadays because, you know, money. Honestly, I'd prefer to hear the stories of the Marauders, but whatever, I'm excited for anything Harry Potter happening. And the first episode of Season 3 of Video Game High School was released this week. The first episode was already great, so I am definitely looking forward to the rest of the season. And again, I've talked about this multiple times, if you haven't watched Video Game High School, watch it! It's on YouTube, both seasons. Just go do it. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make a video next week because there's a huge music and art festival in town that I'm going to be doing some camera work for. And then the next week is Kamikaze, which I don't even have Groot done for yet because everything in my life decided to start happening right now. But anyway, that pretty much means I won't see you for 2 weeks unless I get access to some decent Wi-Fi at the con, which honestly is likely. I think it happened last year, but that just means you'll just get a phone video from the convention. But those are fun too. So even though it's 2 weeks out, I guess I'm gonna wish everyone a happy Halloween now, just in case. I hope everyone is having awesome costume times. And for anyone who is planning on sending in an audition video to be our new Tuesday, the deadline is this coming Tuesday, so don't forget to send those in. And I hope everyone has an awesome weekend, stay geeky, and everyone else will see you next week.